Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Polly and today it's exciting. Swiss Arabia. I love Arabian perfumes and they're tricky. They're very tricky, especially if you're kind of new to that niche. They're interesting, they're different. I found them to be, once you get used to them, it's almost like you can't stand Western perfumes. They're very good. The products are always much, I feel like they're much better. I don't know. The longevity, just the ingredients, and they develop. They're not just stay the same or slightly change or kind of fade out. My God, they become different all the time. So either way, Swiss Arabian is one of the hyped brands and for good reason. Now, they have a lot. And only a couple of them are constantly reviewed on YouTube. Great. From some, especially right now, everything is pretty much a blind buy, especially something like this. So you have to rely on YouTube. Some of the perfumes I already purchased, not necessarily specific ones, just what I have, was a blind buy based on reviews. Well, what the description is isn't exactly what you smell. So when I went on, I think it was Black Friday, either way, but it's on Swiss Arabia on their website, you can get a sample pack. You can get a sample pack of perfumes, of oils, and so they have 2 lines of oils, so you can get a sample of each. I got the perfumes, and when you go in there, you can sample everything they have. You can sample only male, only female, only unisex. I chose to do all female and the unisex. So anything that works for me. Because I figured if I don't like the unisex, I'm definitely not going to like the men. So it's a good amount, but I already covered myself like yesterday and today. And I have to say the longevity is amazing with some, especially more than others. Anything that has oud is going to last a lot longer, and oud is going to be the last note you really do smell. But I'm very excited, so let's jump in. We're gonna test them all. I'm gonna give you the notes, and I'm gonna tell you what I like and don't like and why. Okay, so let's begin. This is very exciting. This is like, I'm like stoked right now. Okay. All right, so this is how it comes. It comes in a box, and I have a total of 5 of these black ones. So I have my notes and my spraying paper, and then you open, and inside you have 5. And they're all kind of marked VP 1, 2, 3, and so forth. All right, so this is how it looks. Okay, let's begin. First one, Royal Mystery. So Royal Mystery is a chipper fruit for women. It has melon, pear, and fruits in the top, middle, freesia, red rose, and rhubarb, and in the base, musk, patchouli, and amber. So I have everything on my little spray paper as well, so I'm not looking for it. All right, I remember I didn't like it yesterday. It's kind of like, okay. The opening is beautiful. Now what happens with a lot of them that I noticed yesterday when I was spraying, the opening is wonderful, but it changes, and then it changes and changes and changes. So all the dry down has like 7 steps, and 7 times you get a different scent. A lot of them become very, very soapy. And it's not like I have a problem with soapy. Sometimes soapy is good just because it's fresh, but it's like the not good soapy. But this one is very like floral. Definitely you can smell like the fruits and the freesia and the rose. So that's Royal Mystery. I mean, on paper it smells amazing, but they really do change with your skin and your chemistry and the climate. So it's kind of a good thing about them and not a good thing. For me, it's a good thing because I don't like things that just same thing. I like the variety. I like something that changes, surprises me. If you like a good old faithful that no matter where you go, it's always going to be the same, it's probably not it for you. But if you want kind of something else, it does smell good though. All right, next one is Wild Spirit. So wild spirit spirit for her, because there is a male version. Orange, greens, bergamot. In the middle we have tuberose, jasmine, and fruit. In the base, vanilla, musk, orris, and sandalwood. Alrighty. There we go, wild spirit. Okay, so what am I picking up on? Okay, green notes, yes, yes, yes. Tuberose and jasmine, yep. Ooh, a lot of tuberose and jasmine. Okay. So the green notes, they're out of there in an instant. They're just leaving a little bit of freshness, but not really. It's more tuberose and jasmine. Musk, vanilla, yeah, it's like sweet tuberose jasmine scent. I didn't like it on my skin. It turned weird. All right, next one, Inara. So there's a few really good ones. Again, I'm gonna leave them to kind of sniff the dry down as well. So Inara, we have bergamot and mandarin, rose, peach, cassis, and jasmine. In the base, we have sandalwood, cedar, benzoin, musk, and patchouli. Okay, where's your little spritz? Okay. Okay, this one smells really good. It smells really, really fresh. Now, I love floral and fruity, but there's so many different ways you can make something floral and fruity. The first two, I just, like, whatever. This one is very fresh. You can smell the mandarin, but it just gives freshness. It's not, you're not smelling something that is necessarily like, oh, this is citrus. It's like the patchouli and the mandarin. I guess the peach. I'm like looking at the notes. I'm like, what am I smelling right now? So the rose and the jasmine, they're really not popping here. This is a really nice one. Inara. It's like not too sweet, not too floral, not too, it's just a really nice everyday scent. That's nice. I like that one. Okay. Yes, I did like Inara. That's what I'm remembering right now. So Inara, and the next one is Inara Oud. So same thing. Well, not the same thing, actually. They have different notes, but this one has oud. And so there's the Shaghaf Women, right? That is unisex, the golden bottle. And everybody says it's for beginners. I would disagree. If you don't know what oud is, or you're not comfortable with oud, or you don't like animalic oud, I wouldn't actually say that one is the best one. So this one, you definitely smell the oud. So the notes, by the way, valerian, saffron, and lychee at the top. In the middle, we got rose, peach, and raspberry. At the base, vanilla, arganwood, and teakwood. You got the oud, but you also have wood. It's more of a mellow version of oud, I would say. Not as animalic. It's a gentle version. And you definitely get the peach and the rose. But it's not rose, it's not oud, it's just kind of like a softer combination of all. I remember yesterday when I did spray at the beginning, I'm like, wow, woods, oud, wow. But really quickly it simmers down. It's still rose and oud and wood, but it's just much more soft, not as in your face. So this one is really nice. It just curves and warms up, and it's not sharp edges. It doesn't have the sharp edges of oud. And now we have Shaghaf for women. So we have in Shaghaf, you have some different bottles. So this one is the see-through for women, okay? And let me tell you, this is beautiful. This is so beautiful. So the notes, top lemon and lime, then we have in the middle apple, peony, and praline. In the base, we have cedar and musk. Oh my God. I just got a sniff. It's so good. If you want, oh, it's stunning. Fresh, feminine. It's just beautiful. The apple and the lime and oh, this is really good. And the cedar comes in there, but it's not like, ooh, wood, or yeah, I can identify the cedar. You just notice what it does to the combination. This is stunning and beautiful. Oh, this is really good. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, that and the Inara. It's just a nice, warm, sweet scent. The Inara Oud. Yeah, the Inara Oud is a very, very polite oud. It's not overly oudy or animalic, by no means. Okay, moving on. Probably we got a few. Moving on to sample number VP2. So I'm gonna give you the numbers, because you can, if you're interested, you can actually choose what you want. Either way, let's continue. All right, Hamsah did not like this at all, like not one bit. It smells really like, let's just say, it's not gonna sound really bad. So I'm from Israel, lived in Jerusalem. I know what a market is. Not in movies, in reality. And to say that it smells beautiful, doubtful. Some areas when you have the candy maybe, or the fruits, but to say that it's like, oh, you walk through the market on the, no, there's like, you know, cats and all sorts of other stuff. No. But before I start to like step in, even though I know better, still the association that I have with Middle Eastern perfumes, it's either the market that I do know and like an old lady smelling of like stinky rose and like it's not, or like really bad incense. You know, not the one you want to smell like. Maybe their house can smell like that, but you don't want to smell like that. And it's a wrong perception. It's really wrong. But this one holds to that perception. It was like, oh yeah, there it is. They're still making them. Nothing is good about this. Notes: orange and blossom. Orange blossom at the top. Middle we have mandarin and gardenia, and rose, honey, and vetiver at the base. No. Old ass lady. No. No. Okay, so then there's the edge. There's different edges. Well, yeah. Some for men, some for women, and all sorts of different ones. So this one is Miss Edge. And they do have different notes. They have some notes that repeat, but they're pretty different. Okay. So for some reason, this reminds me of a house, of a person. Yeah. You know those like sticks you put it like in an oil or whatever, and it kind of makes the house smell. So it's kind of like that, with freshly washed floor. That's what it reminds me. So the top we have bergamot, green leaves, rhubarb. Middle we have peony, lily, gardenia, and muguet. I'm not sure what it is. And the base, powder, mossy, amber, vetiver, and musk. So it's not what you do in America, but in some countries, for example, Israel, before the weekend starts, before the Shabbat enters, everybody cleans, you know, for the weekend. And there's just like piles of water down the building and out of apartments from like washing the floor. And we use like, you know, like a soapy smelling thing for the floor. And you got your laundry. A lot of people don't have a dryer. I never had a dryer. So you put it out from the window, and you know, the whiff of the detergent and the soapy waters, and there's a certain smell in the air, okay? When that happens. And this is what it smells like. I don't want to smell like that. It's not a bad scent. It's very fresh, soapy laundry with like floral. Good memories. But I don't want to smell like that. So that's what that one gets me. Next one is Edge Intense, also for women. Where's your little nozzle? Okay. Edge Intense for women. So we have iris, musk, and sandalwood. Middle we have freesia, magnolia, and peony. And in the base we have apple, green notes, rose, and tangerine. Better. It's still, they're all going to be, all the edges fresh. I remember this one didn't even stay on me that long, so the longevity isn't all that great. It's okay. I wouldn't bother. It's still kind of on the soapy, like the apple is coming through, definitely the apple. And the green notes, but nothing to rave about. Like I wouldn't bother. Okay, now we have Just Edge, the original Just Edge. I think it's has like a purpley juice, slightly lavender juice. And okay, top notes: sandalwood, white musk. Middle we have jasmine, peony, and rose, and freesia, rose, and green notes at the base. This one I like the most out of all the edges. The opening is beautiful, sweet and floral, and then it becomes horrible soap. And then, because I told you it can change like 7 times, and then the soap remains, but the flowers rise above, and it's just a nice, fresh, soapy, but in a good way this time, kind of scent. I still wouldn't recommend them. Like I want to tell you what I would recommend, like, oh, this is good, you know, like this is different, this is unique, because enough, you know, you got soapy and you got your soapy notes plenty, and there's better than these ones, and I would, again, like I wouldn't, you know, rave about it. Now next one is Amaken. Amaken. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it properly, but okay. Has like dark juice, beautiful orange juice. Okay. So this one, the notes on the top, it's woody, fruity. That's how they, by the way, I took all the notes from the Swiss Arabia website, just in case. Unisex, leans female. Bergamot, blackcurrant, passion fruit at the top. In the middle, got vanilla, jasmine, and peony. And in the base, you got cedar, patchouli, and musk. And this is good. Okay? Just in case you're wondering, this one is good. When I sprayed on my stuff, like the very opening, and the opening lasts like not even a minute, but it gave me kind of a vibe of if you took, what's your name? Poison, not poison. Passion? What are you? Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? What's your name? Black opium. There we go. Like a black opium or something like that. And you mixed it with a male cologne. Not fresh, sporty, not very dark and sexy for the night. Something in between, like office but male, but very masculine. Again, not fresh and sporty. And that's what you would get. Because I'm getting something in the family. It doesn't smell like the opium, not at all, not even close, but it's in that range of scents. Those kind of like a deeper ones and sweeter ones and curvier ones, kind of more huggy. So it's probably the patchouli and the vanilla. Yeah. And the black currant, bergamot. So this one is beautiful. I want to leave this one also to see how it dries down and smells later. All right. And I'm putting away the ones that I'm just like, yeah, I cannot be bothered with you. All right, number 3. Here we go. Okay, what do we have here? So, oh, crystal rose. No, Like, no, don't get it. Don't get it. It's not good. I don't like it. There's no rose. It's not fresh. I don't know what this is. Not sure. I didn't like it. Notes. Top. Water notes, lemon, fresh notes. From the website, okay? Then in the middle, we got rose and caramel. In the base, white musk, vanilla, and cedarwood. It either doesn't smell like anything, very faint, some cedar wood, maybe caramel. Has a potential to have something going for it, but it doesn't. You gotta really like almost like spray inside your nose to really get a yeah. Like this, I can tell like some of the woodiness though. So I wish this was a little bit more potent. I'll give it like a wear test in a day to spray probably the whole little thing on me. But okay, well, never mind. I know. All right, Whisper. Next one is Whisper. Really light on the notes. Top, fresh and floral. Great. Middle, fruit. Great. Bottom, base, musk. You got the picture? Good. Whisper. Let's see. Kind of unisex, fresh, like not particular specific to anything. Maybe that's why the notes are so vague. Just like a citrusy, fresh. Again, nothing to write home about. I wouldn't bother. Okay, especially when you're going to buy like a Middle Eastern fragrances, you want the best of the Middle East to be represented in that bottle. You don't want just another fresh scent. Like, we got plenty of those, you know, go to Ross, go to TJ Maxx, you know, there's plenty. You want something different. You want something unique, something almost kind of niche, something that you will smell different. That's what you're trying to get there, you know? All right, next one. Sehe Al Sheila. All right, we got arganwood and fresh spice. Then we got rose and arganwood in the middle, and in the base, patchouli, vanilla, and arganwood. This is where you want to stop and think. Is this Middle East in a bottle? Some of it, yes. This one is, by the way, kind of expensive. It's good. So it has arganwood in the top, in the middle, and the base, but it's not overly oody or woody. It's very, the vanilla and the rose, I feel take over in the patchouli. They take over, and it's almost like they had to shove so much arganwood to kind of push through those three. It's beautiful. This one is one of their more expensive ones for like 100 and something. I think you can get it on Amazon for like in the 70, but still that's expensive. But it's good. Is it like, oh my God, so worth $80? No. But it's good. It's really good, yeah. But I wouldn't mind, okay? But it's okay. It's okay. All right, Rashika. Yeah, Rashika. I'm like, all right, let's. Okay. Rose and fresh greens at the top. Middle, we got jasmine, muguet, and aldehyde. So aldehyde is kind of like fresh and airy. And got a whiff of it. Not good. And then the base, we got musk, sandalwood, and cedarwood. No. What am I smelling? Okay, it's pungent, it's potent. It's kicking you in the face. It's like a, is it, what is it? It's the fresh notes. It's the fresh green with the aldehyde. That combined, and I don't like it. It's strong. Like an older cologne, trying to be fresh and sporty from like the 80s, you know, 70s. No. 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 Mm-mm. Now, here's another thing with Middle Eastern fragrances. I don't know, how would I explain it? What you smell every single time is going to be different. The same perfume I'm talking about, same perfume, you will smell it, and every single time it will smell differently. It's almost like your skin evolves, your brain evolves, your nose, well, your skin can't really change. So your nose, what it's picking up, and how your brain is interpreting the notes and how it places it in kind of your perception changes, especially when you're not used to it and you're used to Western, and then all of a sudden you're bringing a rose and jasmine and oud. Your brain is like, what? So a lot of times in the beginning, it's almost like it's hitting your, you know, fight or run kind of, you know, for survival, because it's like, what the heck? And you don't like it. And I have a couple perfumes that happened to me, but I pushed through, and now they're one of my favorites. Like, they're some of my staples, and every single time my nose would pick up on something absolutely different. I'm like, oh. So that's just something to keep in mind. All right, moving on. Valencia. Valencia is very interesting. Valencia, I would recommend. Well, I mean, for women as well, but for a man, either a young male, a young male that you want, you know, something for the daytime or kind of very casual, but again, not sporty, more masculine. So it's very fresh with oud. Not a lot of oud, not oud in your face, not animalic. It's just there, and the freshness. So the note, it's beautiful. The notes are on the top. We got lemon, apple, and bergamot, and you really smell the lemon and apple. It's beautiful. Middle, you got the rose, jasmine, peony, and gardenia. So yeah, masculine can have a lot of floral. Doesn't mean, you know, you're gonna smell like a rose. It just gives it that sweetness. It's beautiful, beautiful one. And in the base, we got the powder, amber, musk, and sandalwood. This is stunning. I'm probably gonna get this one. It's beautiful. Again, the sandalwood is such. It just kind of flows on top of it. It's not the main. It's not a beast. It's not in your face. It allows all the rest shine, and it just kind of, you know, like it's in the picture. It's the one that hugs everybody, but everybody's in the front. That's what it does, and it's beautiful. So definitely kind of takes something very everyday and light and fresh and gives it a little bit of a twist. This is one of my top winners, I must say. And yes. Yeah. 100%. All right. This one is number 7. So again, I'm giving you the numbers of these boxes in case you want to get them, so you know what's in each box, in case you like to combo or something. All right, moving on. What do we have? Hayam. Hayam is a unisex fragrance. Okay. In the top, lemon. In the middle, Irish clove. In the base, leather, amber, and woods. Respect. Because I'm looking for something leathery. I'm not picking the leather out of it. It's just all of it together. It's like it's a good spicy, well, in the West, we're used to call this a man cologne. But I can definitely see myself wearing this. It has a burnt wood, not oud, just burnt wood, kind of like by the fireplace. It's good. different. You feel the burning of the wood. That's a good one. Interesting. Nouf. So Nouf is actually also pretty well, I mean, somewhat popular on YouTube. Comes in a pretty little golden kind of like a thing. Either way. On the top, we got bergamot, lemon, and grapefruit. Middle, we got amber and pepper, and in the base, amber, cedar, and rosewood. I don't know. It's fine. You smell my coffee. I know I have. Yeah, rose. It's not very strong, I gotta say. I'm picking up on there isn't even rose in here. What am I don't know. No, it's fine. I mean, I'll let it settle and see what I think. All right. Gharaam. I think that's how you say it. Again, unisex. The sprayers are so tiny. Either way, jasmine, saffron, the top, middle. We got amber, the bottom, fir, F-I-R, resin, and cedarwood. Oh, this is good. It's sweet. Why are you sweet? What's in you that you're sweet? The jasmine and amber? I'm getting like sweetness, the resin, and a very light, like oudy woody. I like it. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. But it's not strong. It's not aggressive. It's not in your face. It's very like you can go brave, not too brave, but brave with this one. This is beautiful. Garam. This is very, very good. Like if you want to try something woody woody, but you're kind of scared for good reason. Good reason. You got to develop the nose for it. I would say start with this. This is very, very good. I like it. I like it a lot. Got another winner. Whoop, whoop. All right, next one, we have Wajd, also unisex. Oh, Turkish rose, apple, and fruit. In the top, middle, orris, and patchouli, and in the base we got amber, balsam, musky, and sweet. Yes. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. I think yes. Sweet, 100%, like boom, sweet. That's what you get. And then, yeah, and the Turkish rose. You got sweetness and Turkish rose. That's what you get from the front. That's all you got. The patchouli, okay. They develop, I'm telling you, they develop what you smell. And then 10 minutes later, and then 20 minutes later, and then an hour later, it's all going to be changing. This is good. Sweet, musky, Turkish rose. But the Turkish rose is not like, ooh, rose, you know? I don't like that. You better be really, really good with your roses for me to want to smell like a rose. It's not, I like rose in perfume, but I don't like it to just, you know, like smelling like peppery. Something like that. Okay, we're getting to one of the stars of the YouTube. Casablanca. All right. I was very excited to smell this one. And it was one of the things that made me so happy that I bought this sample kit. Besides the fact that I get to sniff for hours and days, this explained to me just how much you need to freaking smell perfumes and not blind buy. Every single person, gourmand, caramel, sweet. So this is Dolce Gabbana light blue. It's fresh. It's for the summer. You can wear it in the winter. You can do whatever you want with it. It's going to be very good to mix with other things. Does it have sweetness? Well, yeah, it does, but it's not a gourmand sweetness. A lot of perfumes can be sweet and they're still not gourmand. That has nothing to do with one another. It is light blue by Dolce Gabbana with, it's kind of the base, and then you have these like dancing fruits and candy on top. That's what you get. So we have at the top the grape and apple, which is giving that sweetness and that kind of those pops. Patchouli, orris, and blonde wood. Yeah, I'm guessing that maybe some of the wood, because it is a little bit more softer than the light blue. I don't like the light blue. I have nothing. Well, I just don't like it on myself. It's a very, what you smell is what you get, is what it's gonna be. It doesn't change. It's like, I don't like that. I need surprises. I need development. I need something else besides just here I am. Then we have in the base amber, musk, suede, liquid caramel, and Peru balm. Don't know what that is. The caramel may be adding for some sweetness. Do you smell caramel? No, you just smell sweet. You just smell sweet. Maybe if you know that there's caramel, you can call it caramel. But if you didn't know there's caramel, you'll be like, sweet. I guess it's kind of caramelly, but also because I know that there is caramel in there. But that's kind of what I'm getting. The light blue, and you got the fruits, and I guess the caramel and the suede. There we go. But it's really good. I would definitely not be afraid to get this one. I'm just not going to be afraid to get a lot of these. This is really, really bad. Yeah, they need to have like a very big sale on their website or somewhere, because these are really good. All right, last one. Woo-hoo. I know I've been here for a while, but okay, moving on. So this is number 8. So number 8 is all the ouds. I mean, it's not like we didn't have oud till this point, but these are really the ouds. Okay, so let's begin. So first one, Shaghaf Women Aswad. So that's the black bottle. Top we got woody, saffron, rose, and thyme. In the middle we got cumin, rose, coriander, jasmine, patchouli, arganwood. In the base you got musk, leather, sandalwood, amber, and vanilla. I'm thinking of a lady wearing this. No. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it depends on the climate. If it's very cold and it's like high elevation, I guess. Because they do change depending on the climate and your, skin and everything, but a lot more masculine. It's the leather is really getting it. Yeah, and all the cumin and thyme. It's good, but it's masculine. It's very pungent, it's very strong, and it's not even that the oud is like such an aggressive point here. It's just everything put together is here I am, oud and leather. Not bad, but as much as I like these kind of scents, this one is too much for me. Maybe like one spritz and then mix it up with something else. Oh, this smells. Okay, Shaghaf Women. So that's the gold bottle. I pretty much got this scenario for the Shaghaf Women and the Casablanca. And then I was like, well, let me see what other ones are about. And again, everybody describes it, ooh, this is sweet, sweet, sweet. It's not sweet, sweet, sweet. It's just sweet. Regular, normal level of sweetness. It's not dripping caramel. It's not sweet, sweet, sweet. It's not a gourmand. It's not a gourmand. They say this is beginner oud friendly. for somebody who already smelled oud. If you've never smelled oud, I wouldn't say this is friendly. Because first time you want something very, very mellow, very discreet, just to get used to it. And this would be your step 2. Again, it's not pungent, it's not in your face, it is more animalic. So animalic, I was debating if to explain it or not, but let me. So, bear with me. You know when you go to the gym, yeah, everybody's working out, everybody's sweating, but there will be like one dude reeking of a very specific pungent smell of sweat. He ruins it for everybody. Like, you cannot get away from that scent. Like, you cannot breathe. It is, you're like, oh, yeah. It happens. Okay? Happens. Take the essence of that sweat. I mean, take like a, 1% of that and throw that in wood, and that's the animalic. So it does, so yeah, it has that. I have one fragrance that I might discuss some other day. Vanilla oud. I cannot use it because I, in my opinion, it is 2 ingredients in there, 2 notes: sweat from that dude and oud. That's it. And it's a lot of that sweat. It's like 50% is that sweat. But you do get like a little bit of that here, but a very, 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 very small amount. Because that is one of the things that people don't like, or they're like kind of weird about oud. But this one is not bad. But all the other sweetness kind of disappeared, to be honest. So I think there was this one. Hayam, the one that I said is like woody, not oody, but woody. Kind of like by the fireplace, but a lot more wearable. Yeah, it smells beautiful. Which one else was here? That cedarwood garam. Yeah, the garam is a lot more, kind of more sweet. Has the oud, but it's a lot more sweet and fresh a little bit than the Shaghaf. Yeah, I actually kind of like the garam better. But let's let the Shaghaf Oud kind of simmer down. And the Wajd. Ooh, Wajd is just now like just sweet and Turkish rose. Just sweet Turkish delight. It's good. Like, if you like Turkish rose, this is done good. Really good. All right, I think I have one more. Yes. No, not one more. I have 3 more. All right, Oud maknoon. Oud maknoon has pepper, then in the middle we got rose, and in the bottom arganwood, amber, and musk. Okay. It reminds me of a fragrance that I do already have from Rihanna, not the singer, it's this little guy right here. It's good, but it's because I'm used to this one. This one was that perfume, the one I sprayed the first time. I was like, this is disgusting, disgusting. One of the worst things I've ever smelled in my life. Now it's one of my favorite. Go figure. But this one reminds me of that, a little bit lighter on that note that made me go, ooh, God, no. What is it though? It's not the pepper. I don't know. It's good. if you've never been into Middle Eastern fragrances, I wouldn't recommend this. If you're used to them and you're wanting something like, you're like, okay, I got my roses, I got my ouds, I got my ambers, and give me something new, I want to try something different, then this one would be it. The Oud Maknoon. You have this is a different type of a note. This is different. Yeah. All right, moving on. Khatir. Khatir. Trying, people, I'm trying. Okay. Top, we got mint and amber. Middle, we got pepper, vetiver, and rose. In the bottom, we have vanilla, oak moss, and oud. This is beautiful. In a different way. Well, no, the mint, okay, yeah. The mint and the vetiver. Not smelling any oud yet. The mint and the vetiver are kind of pulsating the most. You can tell there's something woody in the base, but it's not like I'm not picking up on any oud. It's good. Would I want it? No, not for me. Or maybe? No, it's starting to become like soap. We have better options. Last one. Ooh. Sehe Al Oud Malaki. This one has 3 notes. Top, leather, middle, animalic, bottom, woody. That's it. Doesn't get, oh god. Yeah, you can tell there isn't much to it. Oh, strong, not recommending. Maybe to layer. Yeah, I'm picking up the leather, but it's not the kind of leather I like though. It's like a hive kind of leather. Freshly maybe in the process of being processed. With something chemical on top. Oh, no, I wouldn't even layer with this. No, no, I wouldn't. Nope. Okay, let's take a look. Amaken. At this point, the woody, fruity woody. What does it remind me of? Remind me of something that I have. Generic. So basically, yeah, this one is just generic. Nothing, you probably already have something that smells similar. Valencia. Animalic Oud. You better be a boy. Maybe that's the guy that comes in and smells like that in the gym. He just has an animalic oud. Okay, now all I smell is the oud. And sweat. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't. And this is not on my skin. This is on paper. Yeah, oud and sweat. Not in the worst kind of way, but no, not my favorite either. Sorry. Casablanca. Yeah, I like it. Again, it's the light blue with the amber and the grape. Yeah, but I like it. Nouf. We got some cedar and rosewood in there. I like it. This is really good. Fresh with from the lemon and the bergamot and the grapefruit. Yeah, so yeah, they all come through. This is a nice one. This is a really nice one. And then the expensive one, the Sehe Al Sheila. It's okay. Like, it's okay. Gharaam. Beautiful. Oud. Beautiful oud. Man, I love this oud. Sweet. It's, yeah, even though it doesn't have so much in it, it's just not much of the animalic. To each their own, man, you know. Hayam. I love this one, man. Nothing animalic. There is an oud. It's just that burned wood. My God, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Wajd. The Turkish rose. Stunning Turkish rose with the sweetness. Beautiful. One of the best roses. Yes. Winning. Putting my winners away in the Gharaam from the oud. Very, very nice. Very nice. Okay, I'm just putting away the ones that I'm like, damn, this is different. This is special. All right. Inara. Nice and fresh. I like you. Wild Spirit. Boring. Royal Mystery. Similar to Inara. Inara is better. It's sweet and fresh. Inara is a winner. Royal Mystery and Wild Spirit. They're just kind of like, I don't know, like a floor cleaner, fresh, honestly. Inara Oud. Yes. Sweet, rosy oud, but sweet. So not just rose oud, sweet, actually sweet. Shaghaf for women. Beautiful, just fresh, beautiful, summer, stunning. Yes. Let me kind of sniff that Inara Oud again, because I think this one would fall, for me, if anything, this would be the gourmand. I don't know why. Well, the peach and the raspberry, the vanilla, yeah. It's good. It's so good. Very, very good. All right. Royal Mystery, we said no, and all that, we said no. Valencia. Sweat. Amaken. Nice soap. We have Rashika. Nope. Whisper. Can barely smell it. Nice fresh scent, but you can barely smell it. It is a whisper indeed. Amalaki Oud. Nope. What do you have? No, no. Very animalic and leather. No. I thought maybe to layer, but no, 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 no. Like a barn. Nope, nope. Edge, just edge. Nice and fresh. I like you. That edge intense. Can really smell the apple. They're okay. They're good. They're good. Miss Edge. No. Can still smell that house. Good memories, bad. Hamsah. No. Hamsah. No, 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 no. All right. And let's take a look. Shaghaf Women aswad. It's good. It is good. When it sits down, the opening is strong. It's very strong. I'm like, manly man. Like with testosterone, you know. Lays down, stunning. It's still very masculine, very masculine. But it's not as animalic as the regular Shaghaf Wood. Because of the leather. I actually like this one, I think, better. Huh. Listen, are these expensive? They're in the $50. Some are higher, some are lower. They're not $400 or $200 bottle, but I also don't want to waste $50 or $40, even $20 for that matter. So, and everybody's talking about the Shaghaf Wood, and it's good. It's not bad. But I think I kind of like the aswad better. It's drier. Has the leather. I actually think, if anything, I would get this one. It's more interesting on its own, and you can always layer something. If you have something that is already a gourmand, a vanilla or amber or anything like that, or even a rose, this and the Turkish rose, ooh, oh, yes. And this is another reason I like this sample, because I can wear them, see how I really like them, not just on a piece of paper. I can get used to them, because a lot of them will smell differently after a while to your nose, and you can layer, and then you can be like, okay, so these three, I like each single one on their own. I like to layer them together. These are my winners, you know. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I think the aswad is better. The Shaghaf Wood is good. It's somewhat sweet. It's kind of, it's like a generic oud. Like, it's just a safe standard oud. But if you're gonna go for one, I would go for the black. Yeah, different. The Shaghaf Wood, you can find very similar things, but to have that edge and that masculinity and that leather and the oud, and not have it bombard you and not be kind of here, that's beautiful. All right, long one. I know, I'm sorry, I apologize, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this again. I'm not gonna cut this either way. So thanks for sticking around. I'm gonna maybe try to cut this into 2 sections. So if you see that happening, the flow is not gonna be like, you know, amazing, because I'm just gonna chop this one into half, and that's it. All right, till next time, behave, have a wonderful day, enjoy your life. See you next time. Bye, guys.